On the internet we see lots of epic replays in the birth against lots of other vehicles, but let's see in a random game that we all see what really happens. What does the birth driver really do? Does he fight and kill all the enemies? Yeah. Random scumbag in action. Good game, well played. Hey guys, V2 Vengeance, and today we're up again on the 9.5 test server, and I am looking at the Sherman Firefly, the new British tier 6 medium tank. This is a tank that I've been awaiting a lot to get on the test server, and just look at this beauty, and also look at the details on this model. Really nice job, Wargaming. This tank is pretty unique though, but we're going to get to that later. In fact, when you get to the stats, which is now. So, first of all, health points 750, as much as the Cromwell, so nothing new. 460 horsepower engine, 33 tons. Now this is not an ideal horsepower to weight ratio, but it's not bad either, so the tank is okay. It has a very good reverse speed of 40 degrees and a top speed of 36 kilometers per hour. Now that's not a very big top speed, but it reaches it pretty easily. The armor on the other hand is crap. It's 50 millimeters at the front of the hull, 38 at the sides and 38 at the rear. This is a Sherman hull, of course, because the Firefly is a British variant of a Sherman. Basically they mounted a 17-pounder gun. This was normally the 17-pounder gun was a fixed gun, a fixed emplacement that holded the 17-pounder gun, but they managed to mount it on the Sherman to fight Tigers, and this is the result. And on the turret we have 76 millimeters at the front, 50 at the sides and 50 at the rear. Basically what this means is that you're pretty much not going to get any bounces. Also, the gunmetal isn't that strong either, so given the fact that this tank hasn't got so much health points as much as a heavy tank and doesn't have that good armor, it means that this is a second line support. And view range, a pretty strange view range of 367 meters and 550 signal range. The view range is okay, the signal range again okay. Both could have been better, but still nothing to worry about. Now we get to the most interesting part of the vehicle, which is the gun. Now I'm going to first show you the gun of the Tug. We all know the Tug has a very good gun. It's a crappy tank, it's extremely slow, it has almost no armor, it's huge, but it has a very good gun. And basically the gun of the Firefly is the same as the gun of the Tug, but with some slight modifications in accuracy and aiming time, and a huge difference in rate of fire. So let's see the gun of the Tug. Here it is, the 17-pounder gun Mark 7. 12 rounds per minute, 0.36 accuracy, 2.3 seconds aiming time. If we go to the Firefly, and remember this is a gun, the Tug is supposed to have a good damage per minute. If we go to the Firefly, this thing has 18.42 rounds per minute. This is 50% more. This is insane. Same penetration, same damage, slightly worse accuracy, in fact worse accuracy by 0.04, and aiming time the same. So what we're looking at here is an improved version of a gun of the Tug. It has worse accuracy, but it has a much higher rate of fire. Let's see, does it write how much damage per minute? 2763. Let's compare this to the FV405 stage 2. 2556. So the Firefly has more damage per minute than the tier 10 tank destroyer. That says a couple of things. It also has more than the E50M, for example. I think the E50M has 2000 and something, anyway less than 2700. On the other hand, I suggest you won't get so excited about this, because this tank is going to get nerfed until it reaches the live server 100%. They just can't let it have this rate of fire. It's just too overpowered. If it had crap penetration, you could say that it needed this rate of fire, but it has 171 millimeters of penetration. It has the most of all the tier 6 medium tanks, and also more than most of the heavy tanks, except the RL-44, which has a lot more than the average. And you know, as I said before, Wargaming is not going to let this tank like this. They're going to change. Also, they said those numbers are not final, so 100% they're going to change this, but we're going to try and enjoy this as much as we can. I also suggest you getting on the third server and trying out this beast of a tank. And this was stat-wise. Also, as far as the crew goes, I don't have such a big crew. I just bought it with 100% crew, and I'm training repairs. I suggest, because this is a second line support tank, Brothers in Arms, of course, to increase even more the damage per minute, and probably repairs, because it's good on any tank. And as far as the equipment goes, ventilation, gun rammer, and in case gun link drive. So pretty basic stuff. And let's change this. First of all, I want this here, and let's change it to big ones because I'm on the test server, and why not? So here is the beast, and let's also take a quick look at what camouflage we get. So this is the winter, summer, and desert. It looks really good because the model is HD. I don't really get it with those camouflages. I personally don't like them. I think blue as a camouflage color, it's pretty weird. This looks pretty epic. I think I'm going with this one. Summer shopping time, by the way. And okay. Now with upgraded in brackets our tanks, because this camouflage, even though it gives you a very slight advantage, it's not important, but it is a very slight advantage. It gives you 5% extra camouflage all the time, which on very rare occasions might be pretty useful, but as I said, on very rare occasions. So let's jump into a battle and see how this thing performs in a live gameplay. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's see some action of this beast. Now the reason why I'm playing live battles, as I said before, in fact in my other video, instead of some pre-recorded reviews, is because I want to show you exactly how this tank performs on average. Now I'd like to say a couple of things. First of all, one of my games on Google Play has reached 1700 downloads, which is pretty epic. I didn't really expect it ever to get more than 500, and now it has 1700, which is nice. It's called MLG Slenderman, and it's made entirely by me, so if you want to see my coding skills, it's free, by the way, so you can check it out in the description of the video. Also, I made some sort of expanded version of it. It's called Slenderman Christmas Edition HD, and there are a couple of differences. For example, in Christmas Edition, you get more complex buildings that you can enter. You can climb stairs, and you have to find presents, and if you collect all the presents, a sniper rifle spawns, and if you take that sniper rifle, you will be able to kill Slenderman. And also I'm working with one of my colleagues, because those games were made entirely by me, and I want to join my forces with him, and I want to make an even bigger version of one of my games with a storyline and so on. Now you can see that I'm staying pretty far back. Also you can see the gun depression. Look at this gun depression, pretty inexistent. It looks like most of those new British tanks have very poor gun depression. It's a very limiting factor. Also I want to do some sort of charity I would like for this Christmas, because there is an association that supports very poor children near me, and I would like to look at this rate of fire. I would like to donate to that, and given the fact that I have one of the best subscriber fan bases, oh shit, I would like to make some sort of charity, and I don't really have a live stream, so I can't do a charity live stream. Maybe if someone accepts me on their channel, I don't know. Probably not going to happen, so I'm probably going to try to make a page where you will be able to donate via PayPal, and I will try to raise somewhere about $200 to $300. I will also donate myself about $50, and in total about $200 to $300 in my currency. That means about 1,000 lei. So this is my goal, and if I can get that and donate that, I would be really happy. And those are my future plans for this holiday. I'm probably going to make this really quickly. In fact, all my videos from now on until Christmas will have a link in the description to this page where you will be able to donate, and you guys will help me get my goal, hopefully. And let's see, SU 122.44. Pretty sure he's still there. Look at this rate of fire. This is insane. Okay, must have hit him once. Challenger. I think he spotted me. I don't even know what gun he has. Okay, back off. Someone is firing at me from the front. Oh, yeah, I'm going to die. 1 HP. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. You can hear my dog in the background. I have absolutely no chance right now. Every single tank that I'm going to encounter will kill me. My armor is not good enough to withstand any hit. There is a challenger. I'll just try to do as much damage as I can. It bounced. Another challenger. There are lots of challengers. Why did it bounce? Does he have really good armor? I don't think so. He missed. He's going to kill me now. Yeah, there we go. But you could see the amazing rate of fire on this thing. Also, all those new HD models and all those new things are really nice. They're really cool. I like them. This is the last hope of our team dying, and he got surprised butt sexed and he died. Yeah, so that's a shame. And let's see, how did we perform this game? I did a couple of damage. We are able to see. This is probably going how. This is most likely the average game in the Firefly. Maybe something better than this. Got second in damage and experience in a tier 7 game, so that's okay. Little more than I was fourth as far as damage goes from the entire game. So let's jump into another game and see how we perform this time. And what else is it to be said? Yeah, I'm going to mention again. I will put. In fact, I will give you some details about my new games that I made. In fact, I don't really know. You're coming here for World of Tanks, so if you're interested, you can check that. I said I'm going to post about them in the description. Yeah, so let's talk about the 9.5. Anything other new on the 9.5? I would like to see the Meet and Guard map for low tier games. I'm really interested in that. Also, I want to showcase some other new British tank destroyers. Other new tanks are not really worth making a video about, like the Sherman 3 or the M3 Grand or the Stewart. They aren't really. They're pretty new tank. They are not new tanks. This is what I want to say. Their idea basically, they're overall. They are overall a tank that already exists and very slightly modified. This thing is very unique due to its gun with its amazing rate of fire. And all the new TDs, of course, they are pretty interesting. And in this game again I'll try to stay back and snipe as much as I can. 0.4 accuracy isn't amazing for sniping at all, but because you fire so quickly you don't really care. It looks like not much of my team is going on this side. Some of my allies are in the middle. Wow, this looks so strange. I don't remember it looking exactly like that. Yeah. And there we go. I'll try to stay in a position where I will be able to fire, because I have very poor gun depression and I need to take my positions carefully. E25 drowned, and here is a challenger. Okay, so let's see. He's at 463 meters. He got wrecked. Okay, there's our chance. Come on, don't miss. Look at his rate of fire, and he died. LCMX. Missed. I'm not really used to this gun firing at that distance. He turned around, and I should probably aim forward. Here's a Firefly. So you can right now notice how this 0.4 accuracy really makes me miss a lot of my shots, but when you're firing at medium range like this, it's a piece of cake. Also, this new line that shows you where the enemy tank is, in fact where you're aiming at, most likely where the camera is showing, helps you put some blind fire shots that they don't really have very high chance of hitting, but it can happen. It was pretty close. It was too close for comfort. Also, I made a couple of blind shots, blind kills. I'm going to make this guy think I'm coming this way. Okay, he wants to fight me. Okay, I need to track him. And he did one of the biggest mistakes in his life. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I lost much of my health here because I only have 750, and that was a guy that does on average more than half of my health. That's pretty bad. I'm Sturrer Emil. I'm dead. But this was a better game than the first one. You could see that on very long ranges you aren't really able to snipe that well, but on medium ranges this is perfect. Now I'm running out of memory. This is why my frame drops so hard, so I will stop the video here. Now I would like to thank you for watching, and that you enjoyed this video, that you found it informative, and have an absolutely awesome day. See ya later.